today in Rabat. In Rabat in the zoo here, we are here for a visit with the newest batch in the kingdom, that is Barbary. So please, let's go and explore and see what are the wonderful things we have in this zoo here. So let's go. What is your name, please?
I said Biju.
And what are you studying here in Morocco?
Yeah, I'll be studying in CJ, inshallah.
So how do you feel today coming to the zoo? Or how do you feel?
Yeah, I'm very, very happy because actually I'm seeing things that I have not been seeing in the Gambia.
Oh, okay. Now, what advice would you have for the Gambians who normally keep animals?
I will tell them to stop it actually. Nature is really beautiful. Keeping our nature indeed is going to be a great thing because actually right now I'm really enjoying this place. So if we have such a thing in the Gambia, it is indeed going to be a great thing.
So what would you tell your people, like, when you go home, you have a lot of stories to tell, right? So today you're feeling like a tourist, right?
Yes.
How does it feel? How does it feel feeling like a tourist?
I feel great actually.
You feel great?
Yeah, and I do
Good.
enjoy
That was
it.
Answer the Job. Nice talking to Answer the Job. Let's go.
What's your name?
Student here who is part of the team that comes to see the zoo today. So, Mister, how are you?
I'm fine, sir. How are you?
So I'm fine. What is your name today? What is your name? Sorry.
My name is Hassan Sede. I'm a first year student in Morocco, part of Rabat Zoo.
Baishno.
Yeah.
So, what will you be studying here? Because you understand you just finished your French. So what are you going to study?
Yeah, I'm thinking of studying engineering, that is like mechanical and electrical engineering.
So today, what is your feelings like seeing animals firsthand? Lion, you've seen a lion, you've seen a rhino, you've seen different kind of animals, you know. So what is your feeling?
Yeah, the feeling is really good because these are things that some of the things that I've never seen in my life before, like the rhinos and then the lions, for instance. I've never seen them in my life. And then being beside the fauna, the green environment is very, very refreshing, and then yeah, it's a good feeling.
Yeah. So what would be your advice for people who kill animals in the Gambia? And what would be your advice?
Yeah, the advice I would have for them is like if they could see the video of this area, they would see like we have a lot to learn because we have the flora and the fauna that is gonna this could be like a
Tourist attraction.
yeah, a tourist attraction site. It could also be like income generating side and stuff like that. We can have a lot of that, and then our economic side, that it will help us. Yeah. And then again, for the people, for them to have the relaxed mind and then to be refreshed every now and then, to be visiting, and then that will help. Yeah. So we need to keep our animals and then our
So Gambians, if you're watching this, please, I urge you to stop killing animals because it really contributes to our economy. Yeah. Also help in many aspects of life, as I rightly mentioned. Yeah. So that is it. Thank you, Hassan Sedi, for speaking to you. Now we move on to the next.
here we have another student from Bashno. What's your name, please?
My name is Jesse.
Sexy say.
Yeah.
So Sexy say, today you have come to this zoo. So how are you feeling?
Today I'm feeling very glad, because today is the first day I'm seeing some animals, So there are so many animals here that I was seeing on TV, I never see them in life. So it's a great opportunity for me today to see these animals.
That's very good. So what advice do you have for people out there in Gambia or other countries that they have been killing wildlife out there?
No, the advice I have for them is that this wildlife, they should try and preserve them, because there will be a time that they will extinct. So today is the best time, to take those lives, those animals, those wildlife, to preserve them. Our next generation will have access to see them, have access to them. Yeah.
Very good. Thank you very much, Chef.
Driving me insane. The firestorm you gave me still jumps for you to save me when you're not around. The firestorm you gave me still jumps for you to save me, just begging to be found. I'm high on you, high on you. I'm high on you.
So how do you feel today coming to this big zoo and seeing the aquatics, the wild animals that you have never seen before? How was the feeling?
Exactly, it's an interactive nature and it's a huge experience.
Yeah.
Because I have only been seeing this on books and let's say in films.
Yeah.
You understand? But today it is indeed a great honor and pleasure. Like anywhere you move, what you have been seeing with people, you are seeing it live and direct. It's just that there was no contact, but the eyes can see it and know this is the way God created this particular animal.
So what advice would you have for the Gambians who normally kill these wild animals? Because I can really hear some of the students saying that, well, the finding is to be happening. So how would be your advice to those who in home killing these wild animals instead of like gathering something like this and be serving as a tourist attraction center and economic boosting thing for the country? What advice will you have for those?
Exactly, my advice will not be very long because we know one thing, nature nurtures, you understand? And if nature nurtures, we have to take care of nature in order for it to nurture the society, you understand? So this nature that we have, with these are resources that God have given to us. Today, Moroccan government is tapping a huge amount of money in this aspect of, like, let's say, in this aspect of the ministry, because this is under a ministry. And that today, if you look the amount of money that this will come into the government coffers of Morocco is a huge amount of money, because it's not only experience. If you come here, you get the pleasure, you get the freedom of mind. This is why Moroccans tend to live more older than the Gambians. Do you know why? Because we don't have the nature that will nurture us. You understand? So we have to take care of the nature. We have to stop that killing of animals. We have to take care of our forests in order to get these things that people like it's like I'm now a university student. I've never seen these animals. But a Moroccan student who have never been to school, who is just like in his 3 or 4 years have seen this animal. Do you know why? It's the difference in exposure. Because they have it. We don't have it, but they have it. So because of that, if you go to school, he will find it very easy to learn than me. Because you have seen this animal once, but I have never seen it. I've only seen it on picture. You understand? Apart from that, I've never seen it before. But you have seen it live, you know what is this animal is like this, because you will be giving life advice of that animal. Yeah, exactly.
So that was Mr. Eddie Gomez.
Yes.
That is the difference between life expectancy in Morocco and in Gambia. So please, if you are killing animals, you gotta stop it now. You have to stop killing animals. Here we have another student here who's among the privileged visitors to the zoo today. So, hello. Yes, how are you?
I'm good.
What is your name?
Well, my name is Kevin.
Kewasi, what are you doing here in Morocco? What are you studying actually? I know you're a student. What are you studying?
Well, actually, I will be taking a NCG
NCD.
course called NCG. It's actually a straight master's course, and I will be doing a deal for setup. Yes.
Very good. So how do you feel today visiting this zoo?
Well, actually, I'm very, very inspired, because if you're looking at the ecosystem here, these are some of the things that we need to know as young minds, as young Africans. We need to sometimes know our history, because you can look at, you have different animals here that you can at least, reflect your mind on. These are things, that we ought to acquaint ourselves with. We ought to know these type of animals, because they are part of our environment. They are living within us, so obviously we ought to know them in order to be able to, tell the history, of our village in general.
Good. So Keba, what would be your advice to the Gambian who will be there in the village killing these animals and hunting them? What would be your advice to those people?
Well, actually, I will advise them to stop doing so, because these animals are also, living beings like them. So you are a living being created by the Almighty Allah. I am a living being created by the Almighty. So we should stop killing of this. I myself have been doing this before, but I feel now that this is something that we need to stop. Obviously, if you do not stop it, our children will come and then we will tell them a particular animal. They will be asking you, Daddy, what are you talking about? And obviously, they will not know anything about us. So this is something that we ought to do away from, and then we ought to stop it. Other than that, we are going nowhere.
Thank you, Keba. Other than that, we are going nowhere. Let's find out the next person that.
Thank you very much.
What is going to be their this thing.
Give me a little time. Give me a little time to share
Lama Jallo, the Social and Cultural Secretary of GASAM. Lama, you are behind all these, you advance to organize this, visit to the zoo as a Social and Cultural Secretary. So what do you have to say?
I would say, alhamdulillah, at least we have completed one of the activities in the summer events activities, which was our main display program that we supposed to complete. So alhamdulillah, it's fine, and then finally we are done with the discipline and everything is fine. Yeah.
So we are not able to do a lot of activities, I believe, because of this pandemic. So this zoo visiting is one of the things we are completing. Now, are there only things that we are learning
Yeah, exactly, because we have a lot of programs that we should cover, especially in this summer. But due to the pandemic, we didn't have many activities that we could cover. So this being our first one, we are so grateful, and then it went successfully. As you can see, all the bats, they are very happy because a lot of them have seen many animals that we didn't have in the Gambia. So it's a good thing, that it's a good experience to us, and like bats also like.
So do you have any advice for descendants and all the Gambians who are outside there, who that they are not taking care of the life, wildlife, Do you have any advice for those?
The only advice is maybe in the Gambia, but the advice that I will give in Gambia, especially like what we have seen today, it's a great achievement, like the experience that we never seen in the Gambia. So the only thing we should do is to have this kind of forest in the Gambia, so that we have such animals there, and so that people will come out, and then it will even attract tourists. It will also help our economics to grow. So that is the only advice I have in the Gambia.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
That was Lama, the Social Secretary of GASAM that we were speaking to. Now we have Fanda Toure, the Secretary of GASAM. Welcome, Fanda.
Thank you so
So,
much.
how do you see the visit to this zoo?
Oh, alhamdulillah. I'm so happy being with my juniors. As a senior, I'm so happy. It was a great day. And thank you for them accepting to come with us to this zoo. I'm so happy.
As you are a biology and a life science student, so how do you see the animals?
Really, visiting the zoo for me, it was wow. Because I got to see so many animals. Because learning them alone in school was not enough. Coming to see them physically, something else. I got to know to see so many animals physically, which was good.
So do you have any advice?
I have an advice for Gasamian and everybody at large that since we are in COVID-19 situation, this unusual situation, let us just try to take up the necessary measures, that is the precautions, avoid crowding ourselves, try to wash our hands, like use the necessary measures in order. Savali, I believe one day we'll be out of this place. And again, we came up with this initiative simply because we've learned that most of our activities, we had the basketball, we couldn't celebrate it because of the COVID. And again, so we came up with the idea of why not us arranging a visit to the zoo for our juniors, so they will at least enjoy before going to their various games. So the thing, it goes like this.
So thank you, Sheikh Demba. They are talking to the executive members, Fanta Abdulama. And now finally we are at the tail end of this. But before we say bye-bye to you guys, we are going to have some few words from the President Abib Jan. So Abib Jan is here. So let's see what he's going to say. Assalamu alaikum, Mr. Jan. How are you?
Fine, thank you. Thank you for having me.
Yeah. So how was the visit like? The initiative, you understand that is about taking the new students out to explore. So what do you have to tell the Kasamians out there about this new initiative that is taking the new students out, despite the pandemic?
Yeah, thank you very much, Sally, for that. It's part of our initiative as an executive when we come, part of the workshops, the seminars, the webinars, and then the exploring of the newly arrived students to better expose them, for them to know the kingdom. So Rabat Zoo is the best place that they can explore, see many animals we did. It was great expedition and an adventure for them. And I'm really glad that it was well facilitated and it was successful. Thank you guys too for your time and then your cooperation. I would also like to thank the Gasamians and then so to Patch know that this is a start. Hopefully we will continue a lot of activities that will really enhance their
Yeah,
support.
I know most of the Gasamians will be wondering there during the pandemic, you're seeing a lot of activities. So can you talk to them and tell them like, what are some of the plans that you have put in place as far as this pandemic is concerned? Because we don't know actually when this is going to end. So what are some of the modalities that you put in place? Like, so what ways will activities will come in?
Yeah, so I think being an executive, it's especially this year, it's very crazy. We are in a critical moment. But nevertheless, we could not close fold our hands and then say we're going to wait till the project ends. So these are some of the strategies that we can use, and most of the time we will also engage in virtual activities just to enhance that our activities flow. So the zoo was perfect. Everyone put on masks so that they will respect the distance and respect the measurements, and then be able to do the adventure.
And your message to people back home about wildlife conservation, how can they conserve and preserve this beautiful nature that we see here in Morocco? What do you message to the Gambians there?
So I think these are clear evidence that the wild animals are very important. Just not only about the wild animal, but let's imagine in Morocco, for instance, how much revenue they gain. For instance, each person is 50 dirhams. Now, that is a lot of money. That gives a lot of revenue. And just to see the animals, so that's great.
I think internal tourism.
Exactly. So like today we have tourists, so to go on adventure. So it's very important. So to my people back home, let's keep our animals. They did no harm to us. Like let's keep them. They create employment. They will create a job. My people back home, let's keep our animals. They did no harm to us. Like let's keep them. They create employment. They will create a job employment. They would bring other revenue to the country, and then we have a species that we can be boasting, or that we can have a zoo.
Yeah. So thank you very much. That was Abib Jan,
It's a pleasure.
the president of GASAM, talking to us there. And now here is the final end of the zoo visit here in Rabat. And I thank Stephen very much for talking to the executive members and his effort. I thank all the media team. So bye bye from our end. See you next time.